a minor traffic crash. He responded as any deputy in this county would, and he handled himself in a professional and tactically sound manner. During his preliminary investigation of the crash, he encountered the subject who was part of the traffic crash case, and there was a verbal dispute that ensued. During that verbal dispute escalated to a physical altercation. He fought with our deputy. And during that fight, he disarmed our deputy of his own service weapon and used it to shoot him multiple times. The subject, after shooting our deputy, entered his own vehicle and took his own life. Our deputy, good citizens who did see what happened, called 911. He was not able to. And deputies responded and provided first aid. He was transported to the hospital where all life-saving measures were taken. And I'm grateful and thankful to the hospital staff who tried their best to save him, but they were unable to. I want to tell you that behind this uniform, we're human beings. And I want to share a little bit with you about Devin Jaramillo. He was a son and he was a brother, but he's also a homegrown hero. He was born in Baptist Hospital, graduated from Killian High School, and graduated magna cum laude from University of Central Florida. He was an athlete, a football player, and he was smart, strong, handsome, and young. And he could have done anything with his professional career, but he chose public service, and he chose to do it in this community, to serve us. And he gave the ultimate price in his service. As I said yesterday, this will never be okay. And I ask our community to continue to hold us in your prayers because we need them. Thank you. I'll do it in Spanish. Buenas tardes y gracias por venir hoy.
As the sheriff continues this press conference in Spanish, we just want to reiterate what she just shared with our reporters. We do plan to go back to the sheriff as soon as she begins taking questions. But the sheriff clarifying rumors saying Deputy Jaramillo was not ambushed, contrary to the language used Friday. The sheriff saying the suspect was part of the crash investigation, saying that during the fight between Sheriff Jaramillo and the suspect, that suspect took the deputy's gun and shot the fallen deputy with it. The sheriff saying that the suspect got back into his own car and took his own life, and it was the Good Samaritans nearby who called 911. This 27-year-old deputy, fallen deputy, an athlete, a football player, a son, and the sheriff making that statement that she repeated yesterday. This is not okay. Hearts are heavy this afternoon in the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office as many are thinking about their fallen brother in blue. We've seen that outpouring support. Our own Glenna Milberg speaking about Deputy Jaramillo yesterday and sharing that when stuff like this happens, it is not taken lightly in the department. And we saw that yesterday throughout Kendall as roads were shut down, interstates were shut down, as we saw that escort of his body to the medical examiner's office. And this is a statement that you're looking at right now from Governor Ron DeSantis, taking to X just a couple of minutes ago to express his condolences, saying, First Lady Casey DeSantis and I are heartbroken over the tragic killing of Deputy Jaramillo in Miami-Dade County. Please know that those responsible for his murder will be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law. May his family, friends, and fellow deputies find peace during this very difficult time. And we told you this yesterday, but these deputies who showed that support still have to show up to work even hours after this horrible tragedy. These were those scenes yesterday, those arches of honor set up as they carried his body from that scene of that crime all the way to the medical examiner's office, where he was met by Miami-Dade Mayor. We've got those questions and answers happening right now with the sheriff.
On the connection between Deputy Jaramillo and this subject? Did they know each other?
So, and that is part of the reason why I'm here, is that there's these rumors that there was some either retribution or connection. Absolutely not. This call was a random assigned call, a very minor police response call, a traffic accident with minor damage. So it could have been anyone. There's no reason, and we have no intelligence that there was any connection.
And we hear of a second subject that's in custody as well. Can you talk about that connection, who that person is?
I don't have the details on the second individual because remember, this is still very much an investigation. And I'm also grateful for that question because I'm going to explain that it is so important for us that this be done exactly as it needs to be done. We need to hold everybody accountable that needs to be held accountable.
Well, was that person a bystander or passenger in that car? Any information on that second?
The second subject was involved